G'day Spurs fans, Paul the Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. What a horrible day, what a horrible day. I've taken my car to the mechanic. I've walked back about 3 miles in the pissing rain, trying to shake off the funk of this morning's football. I've got a gnawing feeling, folks. I've got a gnawing feeling. I've seen this happen before. And I don't know what it is, man, but the players are letting us down. The players are letting us down. I can't. It's been a while since we've had a good season. You know what I mean? A good season. It's always a few games here, a few games there, and I'm just. I'm a bit down at the moment about the whole football thing, to be honest. It's not Ange's fault. I don't see what Ange can do with these clowns sometimes. You know what was really, really annoying at one point in the first half when we were just walking around, our tempo. There's no tempo. There was just standing around, hands on hips, was when Ange lost his rag and he got a reaction out of the players. And I'm thinking it shouldn't have to come to this. It really shouldn't. That you need to be shouted at to start kicking the ball around, to start running. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't know what it is because we've got some different players now, but who's rising to the challenge at the moment? You know, the way we started off the season, and yeah, I get it. We had the rough bit in the middle, but now there's no excuse, man. There's no excuse for a performance like that. We played okay against Arsenal in the second half. But that game against Chelsea today, man, you know, and I know there's question marks over the goals, but, you know, really, I don't think we deserve to get anything out of that game. Look, Chelsea were rubbish. Oh, Chelsea were not good at all. They were really bang average. But we were awful. There's no two ways about it. Spurs just didn't seem to want to play. I don't understand it, man. I just don't get what's going on. I've seen it before. You know, Conte was a bit of a weird circumstance because there was Conte things going on as well. But Mourinho, Nuno, I know Nuno, you know, maybe shouldn't have been given the job, but the players down tools on him. And Pochettino. So I don't know, man. What do you do in this situation? I mean, it's all very. I'm sure people are saying, "Oh, Ange has been found out. He's not." It's not bloody Ange Postecoglou. What else could he have done today? I hear, maybe Emerson Royale shouldn't have been played as inverted. Well, he has to because either he has to learn how to do that or just bugger off out of the club. But there were some terrible performances today. No one leapt out to me as having a really good game today. Johnson's crosses were off the money again, second match in a row. I mean, I like these players. I think they're good players, but so I just don't know what's going on in their bloody heads at the moment, where they think they can rock up to a game of Premier League football and just do nothing. Is it fitness? You know, there could be a few things. Is it fitness? Are they just getting knackered near the end of the season? They just want the season to be over. They're looking at their holidays or something. I don't know. Is it confidence? I don't know if it can be put down to confidence. Maybe they're not willing to try things. I don't know. I don't see much invention there. Bentancur was probably one of the better players when he came on. Højbjerg, no good. We didn't even get 10 good minutes out of him. Brian Hill, waste of time yet again. The Celso, nothing. Kulu, not a lot. Son, not a lot, you know. It grieves me when I feel that, you know, to give an honest reflection of a game is to criticise the players so much. But bloody hell, come on, Tottenham. What are you doing? And, it was 2 goals from set pieces. But if people want to distill it down to, we need a set piece coach, Jesus, man, you're so far off the mark. You're so far off the mark if you think That's the difference between us winning and losing games at the moment. It really isn't. I know that's where goals are coming against us, but there's so much more than that that's going wrong. I didn't see much midfield play. The wings, Richarlison, nothing. I mean, God, look, Van der Ven had a decent enough game. Got us out of trouble a few times. So did Romero. I mean, Emerson was just getting skinned every which way, under the sun. So you know what? Well, I mean, the good thing is we've got another game in a couple of days against Liverpool, so there's redemption chance there. But Jesus, I just hate seeing it when players need a boot up the arse and they react to it. It's like, you should be doing that already, man. You should be at least doing that. Okay, I get it if you're crap on the ball and all that sort of stuff. I get it. Sometimes just things don't happen. But when you're standing around, man, that's the thing that I find it very hard to get over, when players just stand around. And then Ange shouts at them and they start moving in a bit. But why? I saw what Ange said after the game, taking responsibility. I don't think it's on him. Well, I mean, I get what he's saying. It's like the players aren't getting his message. There's something that's not happening there. I'm sure his instructions are not that complicated, and I don't know what the hell our players are not doing it for. I don't know. I want to see Tottenham play like they played earlier. We know they can do it. Chelsea didn't really stop us from playing like that. We were our own worst enemy. So I'll tell you what, at this rate, there has got to be a big fact checkbook in the next window, man. Because I mean, I can't put it all down to the same characters, because there's some new characters in there as well. Basuma is frustrating me. He does the safe pass. Everyone's just playing it safe. I think that's what it is. They're kind of passing the ball to the person next to them who's not under threat. The easy ball, which is useful, but bloody limited. And if you're just doing that all the time, you're never going to penetrate another team. And that's what we're doing. We're taking the easy option. It's like, come on, Tottenham, man. Come on, Tottenham. I'd rather see us try and run out a puff, but we're not doing that at the moment. Like, that's what we were doing games ago. Players would have to be taken off, not because they were not playing well, but because they're just bloody knackered. And I'm not seeing that at the moment. I'm not seeing that. The heavy breathing. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's winding up to a bit of a thrilling anticlimax this year at the moment. But I mean, if anyone's saying Ange out, I mean, they need their head read, because that is the last thing we need to do, is change another manager. I hope that's not even being seriously talked about, because this is the Spurs way at the moment. We get players in, or players that are existing, and they give it a bit for a while, and then what's next, man? What's next? We played better at Chelsea with 9 men. I know we lost that game 4-1, but that was a much better performance than they put in this morning. It was just not good enough, man. Not good enough. So, I like to be positive on this channel, and I will be, I've had a hard morning. I got up early. I watched a rubbish game of football. And I want better than that. I want to watch at least us try to win a bloody game of football. And when I don't at least get that, I get annoyed, I'll calm down over the next few days, no doubt. And I'm not going to watch anything else to keep me all fired up and angry, because there's the next game to look forward to against Liverpool at Anfield. Who knows, man? Who knows? But I don't know. Get rid of the I mean, what is it about Tottenham? Get rid of our world-class training facilities because they seem to soften players up. I think they need a bit of sawdust and barbed wire around the place. Get them toughened up because it ain't good enough. This is not good enough performance. And Ange can take responsibility for saying the message isn't getting across, but bloody hell, players, pull your heads in. Pull your heads in, you know? Otherwise, we're going to end up with Graham Potter or some shit like that. Ange is our best chance at getting something. They've got to stick by him. And this will be a sign to me that something's changed in the club. If we can put up with performances like that and stick with the manager and turf some of these players out and bench them, then I'll be happy. But if we start saying, if the club starts making movements at the top, I'm going to be so annoyed about that because it's the players again that have done this. 4 times in a row it'll be. Come on, Tottenham, pull your bloody heads in. Anyway, until next time, folks, peace and love, man. Peace and love, and come on, you Spurs.